Out of my library. No. This is the very good idea. We don't do this in the library. Oh, we put the books down. This is very bad. Don't encourage me. This is terrible. Oh, for heaven's sakes. You sit down. You sit down. I will know better than this.
Here to make it clear, I love you madly, madam librarian. Marian is a long-lost cause I can never win, till the civilized world accepts it will sin, and it's all out loud and librarian, such as Marian. Ladies dance committee sometimes. Madam Librarian. Marshmallow? Well, Tommy, it's been a pretty good afternoon. 11 sales out of 12 tries. Looks like it's going to be noon soon. Why don't you head home and get some supper? I'll try one on my own.
All right, bye, Professor.
Thanks, Tommy.
Now, just a minute. Are you soliciting? You haven't got a license.
Why, no, Mayor Shit. You see, I collect doorbells, and this particular specimen has a specific tone quality that...
Flattery will not avail you. Soliciting is statutory in this county. Malfeasance without a permit. Why haven't you been down to City Hall with your references?
What? Mr. Mayor, you probably just missed me. Oh, no.
What?
Mr. Mayor, your hands.
What?
The spread of the little finger. It's hereditary.
Oh, it is? What does that mean?
That means that your son's little finger is perfectly situated to operate the B-flat flugelhorn.
Is that good?
Good! It means that America has finally produced an artist that can flugel the minute waltz in 50 seconds.
How can I get one of those horns?
Aha. Sign here, Mr. Shin. As soon as I get my pencil.
Ah, yes, sir. Just to think I could have missed this all. I haven't got any son! You unscrupulous Luminite! You unscrupulous! You'll be down at City Hall with your by-God papers by 10 o'clock.
You mean this afternoon?
I couldn't make myself any plainer if I was a Quaker on his day off.
You know, Mr. Brewer, you have the facial characteristics of a cornet virtuoso.
I'm not quite sure I understand you entirely, Professor.
Well, if your son had the same chin structure and splendid cheek muscles as yourself, well then, by George, not that he'd never truly be great, you understand, but...
Oh, and in the name of St. Bridget, why not?
Well, it's because all the great cornet players were Irish. O. Clark, O. Tuma, O. Klein.
But Professor, we are Irish.
No. Really? Really? Oh, that clinches it. Mrs. Brew, your boy was born to play the cornet. Sign here. Ah, thank you very much. Now, that'll be $7 earnest money.
Have it here, darling. Here.
Oh, thank you very much. And now I'll give the boys in measurements for his uniform.
His uniform?
Oh, my boy, certainly his uniform. And there won't be a penny due until delivery, which means that he has 4 weeks to imagine, to anticipate, to enjoy at no cost whatsoever. Never allow the demands of tomorrow to interfere with the enjoyments and pleasures of today.
Would it have
A strike? Certainly, my boy. A big red stripe going down both sides. Now, what do you think about that?
Oh, Professor, you'll have to excuse Winthrop. Can't get him to say 3 words a day, even to us. But if you get him to play in the band, you'll have St. Michael's way with you. But if anybody can do it, I bet you can. Have a crowd. I'd pick you out to be a hard-carrying, clay-pipe-smoking, shamrock-wearing, hot-playing, mandarin pitching, town hall minstrel singing Irishman. You gotta be jealous. Where you from, big boy?
Gary, Indiana.
Oh, I knew it. Where'd you sit?
Gary, Indiana. The Gary Conservatory was my alma mater.
Oh, was she now?
Yes. Gold medal class of all 5. How to do, Miss Peru?
How to do, Mr. Hill?
Peru. Of course, I knew the last name sounded familiar. I've been by your house quite a few times this week to try to talk to you.
Marion, he wants Winthrop to play in the band.
We're not interested, Mama.
Oh, but Marion, the boy might have his father's musical gift. He does have any joy, you know.
Oh, your husband musical? Well, I'd love to have a chat with him. I'm sure we can work something out.
You barge in on everyone's home like this, prying into their personal affairs. We're not interested.
Marion.
Oh, no. That's 1 for and 1 against. Now let's let the boy's father decide.
The boy's father is dead. Anything else?
Oh, I'm sorry. But all the more reason why your brother should have some.
My brother is a 10-year-old problem child who doesn't understand why his father was taken away. Would you care to explain it to him? He's been brooding about it for 2 years. As to your musical tricks, why don't you take up with some carnival man who sells gold-painted watches and glass diamond rings?
Musical tricks. Ha! Miss Brew, certainly you don't. I get the feeling she likes the idea. Oh, a little cautious perhaps, but I like that move. Just keep me alive and I'll see you in about a week.
Professor, about the boy's measurements. Let me go his clothes. Sleeve 21, waist 18, crotch 14.
Oh, okay. That'll be fine. I need to get back to my hotel.
Oh, Professor, please excuse Marion. She's not really as...
Oh, Miss Peru, don't worry about a thing. I'm sure deep down in her heart, she's as lovely as you are. Good evening, Widow Peru.
What can I do with this girl?
Has he gone?
He has. And I hope not forever. Darling, don't you ever think about your future. Carry Indiana Conservatory class up high. I'm tired.
Surely a woman's future does not depend on encouraging every fast-talking, self-centered, woman-chasing, traveling man that comes to town. And the fact that he claims his commodity is music does not, in this particular case, impress me.
All right, darling, all right. But it's a well-known principle. That if you keep the flint in one drawer and the steel in the other, you'll never strike much of a fire.
Winthrop! Winthrop! I know you're there. Hi, Winthrop. Can you go to the library and ask Miss Krug to give you the book I set aside? It's the Indiana State Educational Journal, 1890 to 1910. It's a large brown volume with black corners.
Do I have to?
You don't have to talk to anybody. I've written it all down. Thanks, Win.
Well, now what you up to?
I have a feeling that this book is going to poke some very large holes in the professor's plans.
I don't understand, young lady. At your age, if you don't mind me asking, what kind of a white knight do you think is going to come riding along?
Well, certainly not Luther Granger, who backs me into the ancient history corners every time he comes into the library.
He does.
Or Ed Garrett in that buggy of his with the removable back seat. But I'm not waiting for a man in shining white armor either. My white knight, no Lancelot, nor an angel with wings, just someone to love me, who is not ashamed of you nice things. My white knight, what would say if only you
piccolo player, it still has a couple of minor flaws. You see, when you hold it tight enough to keep the music steady, you cut off the circulation of your fingers, and you can't wiggle them. Meanwhile, you can go blind.
Is that the very first thing I said or not?
Yes, George.
Yes, the very first thing I said, or I'll repay with the horse. Get that spellbinder's credentials, I said, morning of July 4th, 1912. And now look, my wife is out dancing at any and all hours instead of in the home.
Oh, George, you know that I have to dance.
The school board is singing up the street and down alley instead of tending to city matters. My oldest girl is boodling around with some wild kid. And my business has fallen off so far I can't find the balance sheet.
Mayor Shin, I found this book. It should give you some interesting information about Professor Hill's alma mater.
His who?
His university.
Oh, I know all about that. In fact, that's the only thing I can ever get out of him. Gary Conservatory, class of all 5.
Wait, well, if you'll just read what they say about the conservatory, I don't think you'll have to look any further. It's on page...
Papa, Marco Laganish's coming up to the depot.
A likely story. At this hour of day, nonsense. The Wells Fargo wagon.
I have a box of maple sugar on my birthday. And what's that pencil says here from Zebra? But Mary works in the back of the cross and sorrow.
Something special. Just for me. From Seattle, Western I hope I get my raisins from Fresno. The DAI sent the cannon for the courthouse wagon.
Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is the first time, and now I don't know how I can ever wait. It's something first I want to do, and not really but it could be something special beyond for me.
Here you are, Winthrop.
Mom, we're dead! Gee, thanks, Professor!
Children, you will each receive individual instruction in due course. For now, stay off the streets. Get to know your instruments and think about the minuet and jig. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. La-di-da, la-di-da.
Victor! It is the most rugged doggone thing you ever saw! I never saw anything so rugged! I just rugged doggone thing! Oh, Victor!
Round 1 to you, Mr. Hill. But I gotta hear some by-God tooting out of them horns in pretty short order, or I'll see you in front of the grand jury over at the county seat. Now, Miss Mary, found that book.
Oh, Lord, tell me it's gorgeous!
You watch your phraseology. Get along if you want to. I have to get something from the librarian.
Here you are, Mr.
Well, good.
remember, don't make me tell you again. Always keep your face to the audience. All right, Mr. Squiles.
It's you in the sunrise. It's you in my cup. It's you all the way into town. It's your sweet hello, dear, that sets me up. And it's your got to go, dear, that gets me down. It's you on my pillow in all my dreams, till once more the morning breaks through. What words could be saner, or truer, or plainer than it's you? It's you.
Smile, girl, smile.
Please, kids, this shit'll have my head!
Mr. Washburn, we're entitled to 5 more minutes.
You think you can hold these kids back? Be my guest.
Hurry up, Mr. Washburn. Wait till you see the new set Professor Hill showed us.
All right, what'll it be?
The Shapoopy!
Now, a woman who'll kiss on the very first date is usually a hussy. And a woman who'll wait till the second time out, anything but fussy. But a woman who'll wait till the third time around, head in the clouds, feet on the ground. She's the girl who's right as found. She's a shapoopy, 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 shapoopy. The girl who's hard to get. Shapoopy, shapoopy, shapoopy. One word once she raised the curtain, one word twice she made it certain. Once more in a flower garden, she never gets sore, you beg her pardon. Squeeze her lungs, but she isn't looking. There's these back, that's fancy cooking. Once more for a pamper upper, she would never act sore on her way to supper. Now, little old Sal was no gal, as anyone can see. Living in a nest, no gal who only goes for me. Squeeze her lungs, but she isn't looking. There's these back, that's fancy cooking. Once more for a pamper upper, she would never act sore on her way to supper. Shapoopy, 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 the girl is hard to get. Shapoopy, shapoopy, shapoopy.
Come on, Professor. Show us some new stats.
Shapoopy, 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 the girl is hard to get. Shapoopy, shapoopy, shapoopy. Shapoopy!
Take your hands off my daughter.
Mr. Shea, Your Honor, your daughter and I have been on steady behind your back.
Why,
We'd
you
rather do it in front of your back, but...
do what? Never mind.
Anita's scared of you, but I'm not. I should think you'd hate to have your own daughter scared of you.
I'm gonna warn you once more. If I ever catch you touching my daughter, I'll by God horsewhip you until hell won't have it again.
Now, George.
Not one poop out of you, madam.
I think he means peace.
Yes. Now you get out of see written all over you, Reform School. Now get out of this building. Get out, you wild kid.
Papa, please! It's Capulets like you that make blood in the marketplace. Ye gods!
You watch your phraseology, young woman. Go home.